Okay, I've used this bar before for this application, spreading and beating on. So this pipe is in need of some tender loving care right there. Someone put a dimple in there. Probably over pinched it with a clamping device of some type. Hard to believe that would ever happen. Watch it. So first thing I gotta do is get that to go on there a little bit. Your foot. Okay.
You got it.
Whew, it's been inserted, sir. Okay. Now I'm gonna beat it around so it's flat. Put a hose clamp on, squeeze it, you can beat it back, kind of press it a little bit. Now we're just going to beat on it.
Hide all the sins with a clamp.
This is the bad area right here. That's how it's turning easier though, each time I go around.
Because it's conforming.
Yes, it is. There you go.
Gee, it's almost like it's supposed to be that way.
It's almost semi-round now. We went in there, see it's got a baffle in there all the way in, so theoretically you can slip it on pretty far. This one only goes on so far. Yeah, it goes on further.
I think we're good.
We're good to go?
Ship it.
Let's see if we ship it. Let me just toss it someplace. See how close they're going to be now.
That slides on. It's a start.
So now we're kicking it way out though. So, can't go too far if we get into this. So, this is going in relatively close up in here, but see that bracket? Camera. See the bracket there is holding it, let me see it. This bracket here is dictating to be this far here. This is coming out here. Now if we bent this back here, it would make this go in tighter, which would make that worse. So this is fine here. The problem is now this is from here, this bracket on, it's going out.
Yeah, just heat it
Kick
here.
back in here, but to fix it, go down here, just bend it right here. Because this is all going pretty good through here. We got good access, good clearance.
Yep, yep, nice.
So that's like it's supposed to be. So we're just going to bend this back here. The thing is, I don't know how much we can go in before we hit this. Why don't you grab me one of those big P-clamps? Let's see what that's going to wind up being. A couple of them floating around here someplace. There you go. I need a tripod. Stuff one on there. What I want to see is where this is actually going to sit. You want the bolts put on here?
Sorry?
You need a bolt put on here?
As soon as you need.
5/16 should be lying around there somewhere.
That'll work?
That'll work for now. Just want something to push in here and slide it in there with. So there's where that wants to sit. How are we going to make that do what we want to do with it? It's not going to happen. Flip this over the other way. Where they're not supposed to go.
That's not gonna work either.
That's why they're not supposed to go that way.
That's right.
Now that shock is going to go up and down and beat on this. If we have it tucked in this tight.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Where's the other one at? Here on this side. Hold on the other side there and put that in for me. I can't see where the pipe is behind everything. Stick it on there.
There you go.
Okay. So this one here goes underneath the pipe, underneath the shock quite a bit. And we don't have a P-clamp on that yet, but that should be about where it sits. How come we got the this clamp bracket put on upside down again?
You put it on? It was gonna work and it wasn't.
It's my fault again.
There you go.
That's why it's not working. Someone's got the damn bracket on upside down. That's why it's going up and not down. That's why it's hitting this.
That's where it goes.
No,
Oh.
you put this on backwards.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, that might be on backwards.
I think that might be the problem there, sir. Dumbass.
Hey, don't cuss on the video.
I didn't cuss, that's dumbass. I didn't call you what you really were. Where's the 9/16s? Here it is right here. See, he copied me. He did the same way I did it. Screwed up, see? So technically you learned from my video how to do it wrong. Here, reach in there and grab it for me.
Got it.
This time let's get on the correct direction.
Okay, let's do that.
Hey, dumbass. You had the right socket. How would you do with it?
Must be the left socket, not the right one.
Yeah, that's a problem.
She's flying everywhere.
Let me get that for you there.
I got one that I don't know where the other one ran off to.
Now, let me flip this over for you. Go the correct direction. It might make a difference.
There you go.
Find your nut.
Got it. Yeah, that's gonna make all the difference in the world. I'll get this one started.
Geez, that might actually fit now. Oh, that'd be different. Amazing how things work when you do things right. Or at least attempt to do them half wrong. Got it in there?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
I'm thinking the wrap is in the way.
No, it is not. That's not.
See the thing's in the way, it's moving the whole time. Someone keeps moving it back and forth.
More so the chain is in the way and.
I bet you if we get this out of the way, it's right.
Okay.
There's a good bit of moisture under here too.
It didn't leak any, did it?
It's leaking rain. Seems like there's oil or something there too.
Yeah, it looks like it too.
Oh yeah, I can slimming it off.
What the hell?
There's just oil and slick under here. Where'd all that come from? Got it?
Yeah. Okay.
Smells like new gear oil. Not tranny leak. Nice and slimy. Yeah, use a zip gun, it might work better.
Well, if you're gonna do that, I'll do this.
Yeah, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Someone's gotta clean up after you.
I guess so.
There we go. Okay.
I think they had the exhaust sitting like this.
That's not how you would do it though.
By
That's
the looks of this, maybe it was that way. Let's see.
where all that old gear oil came from. Get the old leak fixed. Okay, how's that line up now?
Let's
Put the bolt through the hole. Lower down, you can see better. It doesn't stick out like that, does it?
well, I'm looking at the way the grease is on it, spinning around. Yeah, latch this down.
Okay, well either way, we're gonna have to pull this thing in a long ways. Okay, that's what I want to see. When you put this in there like that, yeah, it lines up pretty good. That's what I wanted to see.
I see.
So when you squeeze this in and line it up, it'll line up with that pipe if that pipe is actually going straight back like it should be. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and bend this, heat this up right here and do the same trick we just did before. Bend that sucker to fit. Let's go ahead and pull that one off. Find a little mini ratchet, whatever it is. Over on the other side over there. There you go. I don't know why they didn't make this pipe correctly at the factory. What's up with that? Okay, we're going to do another bending job. Maybe I'll go on this side.
You just set it right over there, that way you wouldn't be in front of it.
I like being in front of it though.
Okay, all right.
So we got to bend this?
No,
Bend this?
let's do that.
Which way you want to bend it?
That ain't gonna fit on there at all.
That doesn't fit on that one? You mean we need a different bending tool? Damn. Okay.
There you go.
I gotta go find another place to bar. I'll be back. Okay, so we got our setup here. So we got a piece of 1.5 bar here, or 5/8, whatever this thing is. I think it's 1.5. Okay, so right now the angle of these are about equal, is where it is on the bike. That sets this angle here up. And then we want to bend this about 15 degrees inward is what we're going to do. So that means when you go over this direction, this is slightly toward him. It's going to be over here when I'm done about a 1/2 inch more my way. And that'll twist this thing over about 10-15 degrees inward. And we want the twist up in this area. We don't want it to bend any other way. So that's what we're going to try to do.
This window here?
No. Don't have any wood burning this time.
All right.
Now the airline could burn, but I'm going to move it.
Alright.
This would be different. So, I'm going to heat it right about in this area here.
Okay.
Now just put steady pressure on it, but don't force it.
Alright.
It'll bend when it wants to.
Got it.
Now you want to heat on the side you want to stretch. So I'm going to put more heat over here because I want to stretch this metal,
Got it.
not collapse and put a little dimple in it. So when it wants to move, it'll move. Like that? Nice torch. It's still burning. I think it would clear itself out. It finally did. Don't burn it until I feel it start bending. Sorry? Don't bend it until I feel it starting. Alright. Okay, put some light pressure on it. See what happens. Feel any movement? Look at this. With the wrong torch off.
Yeah.
You should open the window up. There it goes. I don't know if it moved at all, but
No, it moved. It did move some.
It did move?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's movement. Tie it up in a knot then on the floor.
Yeah.
All right, we're testing this hot. You got it. Trying to get warm up here now.
Yeah.
Ah. There it goes. Okay, so now we went a little bit downhill that time. Looks good. It's going to be almost straight now. And how's our inward? It's just hanging straight this time?
Looks good.
Yeah, it's hanging straight this time. Okay, so it looks pretty good. Okay, now pull it off. Let's put the clamp on there and see where that winds up with the clamp. Pull the bolt out. There you go. I'd help you, but it's a little warm.
Yeah, no problem. No problem at all.
Okay, squeeze her in there. Yeah, it holds about straight where we want it to be.
Cool.
Looks good. Got our, well, not quite a finger there, so I think we had a little bit more room before, but that's dictated by the clamp, the height. So.
Yeah.
But either way, it's not going to hit on it.
Looks good.
And it's sitting on the bike nice and square. All right. And we got no binding on this because it's all been manipulated to fit. Okay. Let's pull it off. We'll cool this pipe down, wipe it down, and go from there. Okay, we got this on one more time, buttoned up. So we got good clearance. I loosened the cable up. It's gonna have to go down instead of being up here. Damn light. You put it up here, obviously it rubs on the pipe. We don't want that to happen. Now I can take this and rotate it down. It might help a little bit. And really it needs to be down here. But we might play with this a little bit more and see if we can get it to come down, but we'll see. But we got good clearance all the way around the whole motor over here, around there. The electrical fitting here, the fins over here, so it's right in the middle of everything. It's in the pipe over there fairly good. There's no load on this bolt right now. It's just sitting here, right here where it wants to be. It lines up perfect. Okay, so we went up and grabbed some exhaust tubing. That's a nice piece right there, don't you? So we got some, well, let's see what's either here, or right up in here. So we'll cut off a piece of this and
Extend the other piece.
weld on the other piece that's missing. Okay, let's get our exact measurement off that before we pull that pipe though. All right, we'll be back.